Alright friends, I'm here to level with you real quick. Sometimes I look at this channel and I'm like, I have no freaking clue what's going on here. It's incredibly random. It seems to be random science topics. But then I realized, you know what? That's who I am as a person. I'm that person who loves to know everything and loves to share random science facts with their friends and drag them down whatever I happen to be interested in at the moment. So if you're like that, you're in the right place. Welcome to my channel. We're going to talk about all sorts of random science topics as I see fit to drag you down my random weird rabbit holes of science. And today's video is all about the banana, thanks to a comment left on my apple video from last year that was asking me a whole bunch of questions about bananas. And just like the person that asked me all those questions about bananas, I wanted to know the answers too. So now I'm dragging you along. So let's get bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas. I don't really know the full words to the song because that just wasn't me as a kid. Woo! Unlike when you go to the store to buy apples, when you go to the store to buy bananas, you just see bananas. There's really only one type of species you mostly see at species. Variety? There's only really one type of variety of apple. Banana. Because I guess the species would be apple, it would be a variety. Anyhow, there's only really one variety of banana you'd see at your average grocery store. Maybe some sort of specialty grocery store you go to has more bananas, but typically it's just this banana. Say hello to banana. Banana. This is the Cavendish banana, and it is what you think of when you think of banana. They all look pretty much the same, they all taste pretty much the same, and when you bite into a Cavendish banana, you know exactly what you're going to expect. How do agriculturalists do this? Well, let's find out. Whee! Your average banana will taste the same as all other bananas due to a tremendous lack of genetic diversity. So you are made up of genetic material from both your mom and your dad. You get half and half from both sides, which makes you a very unique and genetically diverse individual. If you happen to have a sibling, you know your sibling doesn't look exactly like you either, and that's because they may have gotten a little bit of a different half of DNA from your mom and a different half of DNA from your dad. So they still got half and half from mom and dad, but it's a different half, so therefore they are a little bit genetically different than you, which again increases genetic diversity. Bananas all come from more bananas that happen to be exactly the same. So just like in apples, we kind of used grafting to take a little piece of an apple tree we wanted and put it on top of another apple tree. In bananas, they are grown and populated via cloning, via propagation. So you can take a little piece of the banana stem and plant it in the ground and grow a whole new banana plant. It's not too different to that plant hack where you can get yourself some free succulents. I know you've done it. Making free plants just feels like a really good stab at big plant stores, I don't know. So what this does is it makes bananas all genetically identical to one another. So that's why they all taste the same, because they all are the same. And that's good for growers because we as consumers want to eat a banana that tastes the same. We don't want to bite into a banana and be like, that's disgusting, and then bite into another one and be like, that's delicious, and never be able to replicate the that's delicious moment ever again. So growers grow one type of banana, and it's the type that is delicious. However, the downside to this is it leaves the bananas very open to diseases. Now, you may have heard that our banana, our dear beloved banana, is at risk of extinction. This is true, unfortunately. That's very sad. Hoo-yah! Having a lack of genetic diversity means that if a disease comes along that the banana plant is not resistant to, it's just going to go through the whole culture and wipe it out. And this actually happened back in the 1950s, before our dear beautiful Cavendish arose. There was another very insanely popular banana called the Gros Michel. This banana was grown, sold. It was the Cavendish of the early 1900s. Everybody loved it. And then a huge disease, a fungal disease called Panama disease, came along and wiped it out. And the Cavendish banana at the time happened to be resistant to the Panama disease, so therefore it kept growing and planters started growing the Cavendish instead. But now more and more diseases are popping up that these poor guys aren't resistant to anymore, and bananas are at risk of extinction. Alright, Now, if you go to your grocery store, you may see something that looks like a banana too. Oh, I just dropped it on the floor. You may see something else that looks like a banana, and that is a plantain. So as you can see, this is bigger, a little bit bigger and fatter and greener than a typical banana. And these guys are related to bananas, but they contain more starch levels, which means typically they are cooked before eaten. Whereas, personally, I really don't like the taste of cooked bananas. You can eat these guys raw. Cooked plantains are way better than raw plantains, and crispy plantains are the best. Hello, yes. I have the iPhone 15, whichever one is the giant one. Thank you, yes. This is more like an iPhone, like, mini. Hello, okay, good. So the moral of this banana story is, yes, bananas are reduced to extinction. Yeah, not a good thing. I shouldn't be smiling when I say that, because they just have a tremendous lack of genetic diversity that would help them be resistant. So one of the things you can do to kind of help out the situation is, if you happen to see like a different variety of banana at the grocery store, try it out. Growers are going to grow what consumers like to eat, and if we start eating a wider variety of bananas, some more of them will appear in grocery stores, because scientists are working hard at trying to figure out what varieties of bananas will be resistant to these diseases, so we can keep seeing bananas on our shelves. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this channel. No, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, check me out on Instagram, help support me on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to see more of my crazy ideas, and as always, keep it sciencey! Ring ring, hello. Am I really making a banana video if I don't pretend this banana is a phone at least once? Oh, sorry then. Anybody remember that episode of Doctor Who where the doctor just gets like a banana like several times and keeps replacing everybody's guns with bananas? Anybody else? Okay, cool.